Hello there everyone, I am Paul and I'm here with the creator of Grey Alien Games who have created Shadowhand as well as a bunch of other games, and we're here today basically to learn a bit about Shadowhand. So can you explain to the viewers what Shadowhand is?
Sure, so Shadowhand is a card battling adventure game. You use a sort of solitaire style of mechanic to work through a single player RPG campaign and tool up your character. It's set in 1770 England and it's about a highway woman who is an aristocrat by day and a highway woman at night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So can you give us a little demonstration?
Sure. Of it? Okay, so we're going to start out on the first level here. So it's a visual novel, so there's a bunch of sort of story in the game, which some people sort of love, following the exploits of the characters. This guy has given us a pistol, which we're going to use in a minute. First, though, we learn the basics. So the basics is, if you have a 6 down here, you can click the 5 or a 4 up here. So I'm going to go for 5. I can't do anything else. I need to get a new card until I can click something up the top. So I've got a 2. I can click a 1. 2, now I've run out, now I can get another card. A 0 and a 9 works together, so I can do that. And these are the sort of basics. When you get the hang of it, then you use that on the battles, which I can skip ahead to. Yeah, so
go ahead.
Yeah. It thinks I failed. So let's have a look. So what happens this is the unique aspect about this game that no one's done before. It's a bit like Puzzle Quest, which uses a match 3 game to drive a turn-based combat. And what we do is we play the same game, but each card we get charges up our gun, our pistol down here. When it's charged, I can use it to attack the enemy. But then it's the enemy's go, so they play the same layout and can attack me. So I'm going to try and get a good run of cards here. If I get enough cards, I build up an attack bonus, like a critical hit. So I'm building up quite a good bonus here. Yeah, so we've got a 90% bonus on the card. So we did 8 damage. Oh, and that was it, that wiped them out.
That's the basic gist of the game anyway.
Yeah.
So, also I mentioned beforehand, of course, you made a bunch of other games, so how many games have you actually made before as well?
We've made 10 games so far over 10 years, basically, yeah.
Okay, so what actually leads you to think of games like this? And that? Is it just you wake up in the morning and you suddenly thought, actually let's make a turn-based card game where you duel with the cards?
Well, this game came about because the last game we made was called Regency Solitaire, and it was a Jane Austen themed sort of solitaire game, but it didn't have any combat. It was like a romantic game, and we wanted to make a game that appealed to the Steam audience more. So I got my thinking cap on and I came up with this idea of using the solitaire to drive combat, and then we came up with all these extra mechanics on top. The idea of the highway woman came from Helen, who has done all the research and design as well on that.
Also, I'd like to note that there is actually only 2 of them, and you said you hired artists and musicians to help you.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's only 2 of them, a wife and husband in the. This is his wonderful wife.
Yeah. So Helen came up with the idea for Shadowhand and helped with research and the design, and we both do the visual design together, and I do the programming, but we send off instructions to the artists who make all the art and a musician that we work with and a sound studio. So it's more like hiring contractors, but sort of we run the studio.
So how long does it actually take you to make a game like this?
This is going to take about 10, 11 months by the time it's finished.
10, 11 months?
Yeah.
Okay, so how far are you actually into this particular?
This is about 80% done.
80%
so we're
done.
aiming to ship in May, hopefully.
Okay.
Most of the content's done. We just got to sort of add this, do the balancing and testing and making sure that it's as we want it to be.
Okay. How much is it actually going to retail for once it's online?
It'll be like $14.99 on Steam.
$14.99. Okay, okay. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Just keep an eye out for it in May, because it's awesome. If you like card games, you like solitaire, you like role-playing games, check it out.
Okay, okay. What's your Twitter, just for the audience to check you out?
I'm at Grey Alien.
And I'm at PCGW.
Okie dokie. So at Grey Alien and at BC Hazard. Okay, so apparently my hearing is not very good in this place, but I will. And also, as I said before, I'm Paul at Paul Stubbers. I'll get George to put all my links in the description. And thank you guys for taking the time out.
Thanks a lot.
And thank you for letting me wear this awesome hat for a while and making me look like probably a complete and utter idiot. But thank you for watching, guys.
Idiot? No, that's not possible.
Yeah, thanks, George. Thank you very much. And apparently, I better go before I die.